In our second video, we'll talk about the medium stroke tempo. For most people, a stroke tempo between 50 and 60 strokes per minute will seem more natural. But as we all walk at different paces, what's natural for one person may seem wrong for another. Whether you like to swim at a low stroke tempo in this range or a higher one, you want to make sure your swimming is efficient and that you're comfortable at that stroke tempo. You can learn to swim efficiently at low stroke tempos or higher ones in the high 50s or even low 60s. And in so doing, you'll become a much more skillful swimmer. As you watch this swim, try to figure out how fast I'm going. And in case you're wondering, the stroke rate is 52 strokes per minute. As you can see, it's impossible to tell the speed of the swim. What we want to emphasize here is that a lot of people who come to us for coaching usually swim at a stroke rate that is way too fast to be efficient. While a higher stroke rate is instinctive, it does make it really hard to improve your efficiency and relax. If you're a triathlete who's hit a speed plateau, or you just feel like you're always using too much effort, it may very well be time to slow down your stroke and see what you can improve. It's a great feeling to have done that and then speed up your stroke rate and find even more speed. So according to the endless pool, I'm swimming at a pace of 1/16 per 100 meters. Being able to hold a good pace with less strokes is a great sign. It shows that you're ready to up your stroke rate as well, as you'll see a bit later on. So don't make the mistake of thinking that you can only go fast with a really high stroke rate. So how do you practice getting better at each stroke rate? The simplest way is to pick a stroke tempo that you like and try to hold it over a long set. A tempo trainer is really helpful for this. The key part of that kind of set would be that your speed remains consistent from set to set all the way to the end. Holding a stroke tempo takes concentration and some fitness. And if you start to get sloppy, you will slow down, even if you succeed at holding your tempo. The second set you should try relates to how fast you can actually swim at a given tempo. Try 5 sets of 50 meters with a 10 to 15 second rest at each tempo and see if your speed gets faster as your tempo goes up. As you go through the set, make some notes about how each tempo feels. A stroke tempo that feels weird might eventually be one of your favorites. As you'll see on our website, it'll take you a few repetitions to really get the feel of each tempo. Part of the challenge is simply getting your body to move faster or slower to match the tempo. The last set is a fun challenge. Pick your favorite medium tempo and then do a descending set from there. Let's say over 4 repetitions, try to hold the same tempo and go faster each time. You'll see the set described on our website, but here's the basics. Pick a stroke rate you're comfortable with, and then simply try to go faster every couple of repetitions. Let's say 50-meter laps. Try to go faster by at least 2 seconds per round. The challenge is in trying to find more speed without making your arms go any faster. Try to eliminate drag and be smoother in your catch and pull. There's one more thing too. Sometimes to swim at a certain speed, you will need to bring up your stroke rate to be able to achieve that speed. So here with the current turned up even higher, I have to pick up my tempo all the way up to 60 strokes a minute. Even so, my stroke feels pretty good at this stroke rate and speed. According to the endless pool speedometer, I'm swimming at a pace of 1:04 per 100 meters. It's also true that other swimmers might prefer to swim at this pace with a faster stroke rate, or even slower. Another swimmer might feel quite comfortable at 67 strokes per minute at this speed and feel great. What you can discover is what tempo works best at a given speed. You shouldn't have to go crazy with your stroke rate to go fast. So that's it for this video. Check our website for some of the sets we mentioned. In our next video, we'll talk about stroke rates that fall into the fast category between 60 and 70 strokes or more. See you then.